rêver pour me rêver, moi qui peux traverser tout l'univers entier, c'est là. Moi connais pour dire coin caché, c'est le voir la terre, que qui peut guider nous, c'est là. Pas besoin de compter combien l'amour mène pour vous. Pas besoin de compter combien d'étoiles dans la dodo. Laissez-moi dire ces mots qui veut voyager pour faire l'escale, royaume l'arc-en-ciel. Oh, aïe, aïe, aïe. Ça douce. Même si rêver pour me rêver, moi qui peux traverser tout l'univers entier, c'est là. Moi connais où dit coin caché, c'est le vent la terre, qui peut guider nous, c'est là. Pas besoin de compter combien l'amour mène pour vous. Pas besoin de compter combien d'étoiles la lantono. Laissez-moi dire ces mots qui veut voyager pour faire l'escale, voyons pour la conquête. Oh, c'est là. Oh. Aïe, 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 aïe. Mais y'a ta moi, là-bas y'a ta moi, si y'a ta moi. Mais y'a ta moi, mais bien moi, mais y'a ta moi, là-bas y'a ta moi, si y'a ta moi. Mais y'a ta moi, mais bien moi. Oh, da da da, da 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 da, laissez-moi t'aimer, c'est là. Oh, da da da, da 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 da, laissez-moi t'aimer, c'est là. Pas besoin de compter combien l'amour mène pour vous. Pas besoin de compter combien d'étoiles dans la todo. Laissez-moi dire ces mots qui veut voyager pour faire l'escale, voyons pour la confiance. Oh, c'est là. Oui, on partageait la petite boule, la fille par passer. Petit temps à manger, avant d'aller nous y manger. Fatini entilagé, au tête son amour. Acheter tout s'amuser parce que la vie c'est plus facile. J'étais des pantalons, tout acheté oui. L'homme de casouiller, mon fait tout ça, moins des couleurs. Au car en loi, si remplace, si argent, tout ça pas très cher. Si le gens, si l'état, et voilà tout ça pas très cher. Oh, personne là, beaucoup la barre là. Mais allez, la vie est belle.
Hi, how are you? My name is Victor Mwangi.
And I'm Tabitha Karanja here at the African Festival here with the Mayor of Lowell. Hi Mayor, how are you?
Good afternoon. I'm very good. Happy to be here.
Yes, it's quite a bright day. Bright day, sorry.
Very bright. No, it's. I mean, we're lucky. This is going to be a warm day, but it's not going to be, oppressively hot. So I think everybody's going to really enjoy the festival.
Yes, yes. Have you been to the festival before?
Yes, I think I've been to almost every one of them. I don't think I've missed any. This is the 18th year for the festival, and you know what? For me, this is really about families coming together. And the one thing I realized, I did some study. There's over 50 nations, African nations, represented here by people coming in here.
Yes. So Lowell is very diverse. What do you think, Victor?
I really think it's diverse too. So out of all the years you've been coming to the festival, what would say, how's it been different over the years, if I may ask?
Well, the thing is, I mean, they're the same, but they're not the same. They're different. I mean, a lot. There are more people coming to the festivals. There's more activities. It's expanded very well. Okay, but I look forward to the foods. I mean, that's, if you look at me, I don't like to miss a meal.
You're not alone.
You're not alone.
Especially something like this. But no, it's really been, I think, more families are coming out and they're enjoying it. And this has really become part of the Lowell structure, the Lowell theme. Because we're a gateway city, but the thing is, we're really, when you have events like this, it makes it real, okay? And when we share culture and ideas and customs, it just makes us stronger, and it's not just saying that, but it's a fact.
Right, yeah. I mean, I've been here for quite a while and Lowell has been great to me. Lowell High was very diverse, lots of cultures. It just makes it very rich for every community that is here, not just the African.
You know what the thing is, when you talk about Lowell High, of course you're talking about my favorite school.
Yes.
Okay, but the thing is, that is the strength of the school. I mean, I would say that, but then people got to understand I meant it, okay, because the thing is, it was, I mean, everybody said, did you have a hard job being headmaster of Lowell High School? This is the best job in the city, okay? And the students, I met from different lands and different cultures, some treated me differently in the sense of it's a type of respect thing and what have you. And the thing is, but I always felt good about it. And the thing is, what I wanted to do was make sure that every student felt that they had a voice at the high school, and that's what's important. And I hope I did that. That's the one thing I hope I was able to do.
Right. And I'm sure the students appreciated that. Yes. Going through Lowell High the 4 years was a great experience for you. What do you think, Victor?
I think so too. I think the diversity, because I know friends who having festivals like this are coming, they're learning so much and bringing it to schools and teaching everybody else. So it's definitely an educational, learning experience. Exactly.
Yeah.
And one more question. So I know, at least for me, I've noticed that mostly in Lowell or in Mass, we have a lot of like festivals. Why do you think other states or other towns are not? Because Lowell, we're very diverse, meaning we have a lot of festivals. But why do you think others? Because we're kind of.
Well, the thing is, I mean, these things are also an economic engine, okay? Because the thing is, they attract people from the outside that want to come in and share in this. And there are a lot of people that really say, wait a minute, this is an opportunity for me to learn about another culture, another land, and enjoy the foods and the music and the dance. And I think, so that's important to us. And that's one of the reasons, too, why we support this, and it's our community. But I think Lowell, if you look at the history of Lowell, Lowell's always had that understanding. And when you look at the high school, it's the first school that allowed girls to come to school, high school, really. If not the state, the country, okay? But it was also the first integrated high school in the state of Massachusetts. So the thing is, we understand it, and we know it does truly give us a different type of strength, and I think as time goes on, you're going to see more and more cities in this country doing more to reach out, because we are changing as a city.
Sure.
The demographics are changing, but when we talk about we represent so many different cultures, we do.
Right.
Thanks.
Well, Mr. Mayor, it was a pleasure talking to you this afternoon.
Enjoyed it. Thank you so much, and enjoy the rest of the festival and the day.
Okay.
All right. Take care.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Welcome everyone to the 18th African Festival in Lowell. We want to welcome all of you. I'm going to be your host and MC, Czar Nicholas. My co-MC for the afternoon and evening, Ms. Katumi. Would you like to say something to this wonderful people out here?
Hello, my beautiful African people, and thank you for showing up, because that is a wonderful thing that happens in our community. We actually show up. So thank you for showing up. Thank you for bringing out beautiful colors. And I'm looking forward to entertaining you guys this afternoon and this evening. Thank you.
Just like she said, entertainment all the way. I'm telling you, if you're here with legs, you are going to move those legs today. If you're in a wheelchair, you're going to roll those tires. You're going to roll those wheels, and we're going to get going. This is going to be fun. If you need food, look to my left or look to our left. Food. Just go over there and grab something to eat. It's free. As long as you're paying later. It's okay. And then all our wonderful vendors out there, we're going to be touching each and every one of you pretty soon. Go and get some nice little outfits if you need that. So let's get this program going. At this time, we can't do much without having our dignitaries and government officials of Lowell, those who run the city, who works for us, work with us, and worked around us daily. So, without further ado, we are going to call up Mr. Ben Opara, and he is going to make the introductions of all the Lowell officials here present today. At this time, Mr. Ben Opara, may you make your way forward? Thank you.
Thank you, Nick. Thank you. Thank you. Lowell, Happy New Year, Lowell. Happy New Year. This is the 19th African Festival in the city of Lowell. We welcome all of you here. And with me is the president of the African Cultural Association, Miss Lavinia Furusa. Look at her. She looks like a queen there. Madam President, welcome.
Thank you.
And
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. Also with us are various board members of the ACA, Pastor Jerry, my brother Emil, and Sister Zoe. They are here. Because of the afternoon, you will be seeing them and meeting them one after another. But to start this event, I will introduce the Vice Mayor of the city of Lowell, Mr. Vesna Noon. Thank you very much. Also with us are various former mayors of the city and city councilors here present. Our former mayor, Ed Kennedy. Our former mayor, Rodney Elliott. Our city councilors, Karen Cirillo. And we have all our candidates here with us this afternoon. You know we vote, correct? Ladies and gentlemen, we vote, correct? Yes. Yes, indeed, we do vote. And this year is going to be a very important election. We are not here to support a particular candidate, but we want to remind you that we do vote. And there are candidates here with us this afternoon. We have Mr. Rufus. He is running for U.S. Congress. Thanks, Rufus. And we have Madam Buffer Malone, candidate for Congress. And we have Ms. Laurie Strahan, candidate for Congress. Thanks, Laurie. Thanks for coming. And we have Mr. Dick Howe, Richard Howe, candidate for Register of Deeds. And we have our school committee member and a very good friend of this community and all of us. He is my brother Dominic Lay. And as other candidates come and they make themselves known to us, we'll be very willing to introduce them to you. But still to continue, I will hand the mic back over to the Vice Mayor, Mr. Vesna.
Thank you, Ben. Happy 19 African Festival! I'm very, very honored. The mayor actually, he came here earlier this morning, but he has to leave. He sent his regard. And on behalf of my fellow former mayor, Rodney Elliott, city councilor, also running for Massachusetts Senate on 1st Middlesex, and also former mayor, city councilor, he's also running for the 1st Middlesex State Senate, and the awesome Karen Cirillo. On behalf of my colleague in government, city council that could not be here, would like to be here, we have proclamation for Madam President and Ben Oprah. The proclamation reads as follows. City of Lowell, Commonwealth of Massachusetts, by His Honor, Mayor William J. Samaras, a proclamation, whereas since 2001, the African Festival have grown and developed as continue to attract African and lover of Africa culture from all over Massachusetts and beyond. The African Festival has opened up an opportunity. I'm all set though. Has opened up an opportunity for African to unite with their African American brother and sister as they have continued to influence each other through the riches and their sheer culture. And whereas African is the second largest continent in the world, we have represented over 50 different countries in Africa that call Lowell their home. We are proud to have such a large African American community here. And whereas African Culture Association was born out of annual festival, African Festival, bridging the gap between African continent and the U.S. African Culture Association promote understanding and opportunity through economic, culture, educational, and social empowerment. They serve as the support network to promote talent and ambitions of African. Now, therefore, I, afternoon on behalf of Mayor Samaras and all my city council who was here and who could not make it here today, hereby proclaim Saturday, June 16, 2018 as African Festival Day in the city of Lowell, Massachusetts. We urge all citizens to take part in this celebration, giving this on the 16th day of June 2018. Congratulations, Madam President. Madam President, would you please come up? Ben?
I would like to honor the guy who helped us, the founder, Gordon Helm.
Absolutely. Gordon Helm, our friend and great African leader in our Greater Lowell area. My friend, here you go. It's an honor. Thank you very much. Enjoy. Have fun. Here you go. The beginning of the 19th African Festival.
Thank you, Mr. Vice Mayor. Thank you very much. Thank you, dignitaries, and make yourselves comfortable.
Okay.
Good afternoon, everybody. Welcome to the African Festival, coming to you live. My name is Zoe Arthur. I am here with Ed Kennedy, who is our city councilor running for Senate.
Hi, it's a pleasure to be here, Zoe. I've been to this for several years. This is a spectacular day. You've got a great crowd, and for anybody that might be watching, if they want to know how to spend the rest of the day, they should come down here.
Absolutely.
And I'm Vector. Thank you guys for joining us. So do you mind telling us, is this your first time at the African Festival, or?
No, I was the mayor for the last 2 years in Lowell, and so I was at both of those festivals, and then I'm here today for this one. I don't think I've missed one since in quite a few years, because it's always a good time. I'm a big proponent of festivals in the city, and this is maybe the second largest one that we have all year. Second or third, if you're going to count the folk festival. But this is, always a very successful event, and you've really lucked out with the weather today. This is a spectacular day for weather.
Ed, one question. So thank you so much again for coming to the festival like you do every year, being one of our best supporters in Lowell. What is it that you think that we could, as a community, an African community, do to better support Lowell?
Well, I think it would be good if you had some candidates running for school committee. I've been trying to get Ben O'Para to run for school committee for 4 years now.
Ben O'Para, guys.
And I think he would be an excellent candidate and an excellent addition to the Lowell School Committee, or the City Council for that matter. But I'm not sure that, I know Ben was a candidate a couple of years ago, but I really think he's a quality guy, and I'd really like to see him run for office.
Excellent. Thank you so much. You heard it here first, guys, if we do have a campaign. Anything else?
That's all. Thank you very much for having me, and I hope everybody enjoys the rest of the day. Have a great time. Thank you.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you so much for that.
All right, good people. All right, good people. This is what I need. All the young people under the sound of my voice, I need you to move a little bit to the stage, please. All the young people, just move this way. Little one with the chicken, come. Forget about your mom. Come here. Parents, bring your kids further to the stage. That's good. Just stand right there with your chicken. Your friend's going to join you in a minute. All the young people, come up. Just come this way. Come this way. Parents, bring your kids. Just hold your chicken. Keep eating your chicken. Bring them over. Bring them over. Right there by the torch. All right, I want you to stand here because I'm about to bring the keynote speaker out. And I want you to understand that this is an important moment for a lot of you. Parents, step up, learn something. Children, come up, come meet your uncle. Come here. That's right, come and meet your uncle. At this time, I'm going to bring up the Chief of Police of UMass Lowell. That's better? Yeah. My voice sounds a lot better. Thank you. All right, we're about to bring out the Chief of Lowell, Chief of UMass Lowell, Police Chief,
Chief Randy Brashears. And he's going to come out and put knowledge out there to all the young people and the elders too. Thank you, Chief.
Good afternoon. Again, my name is Randy Brashears. I'm the chief of UMass Lowell. On behalf of our senior leadership team at the university and the men and women of the UMass Lowell Police Department, I bring you greetings. When I think about African American culture in America, I realize that it is firmly the culture of Africa. Much of our work ethic and values come from our African roots. Last month, I had the privilege to attend the Colson Center's Wilberforce Weekend in Washington, D.C. The event is named after William Wilberforce, a member of British Parliament who served in 1780 to 1805. In 1785, he became a follower of Jesus Christ, which led him to become an activist to abolish the Africa to British slave trade. He was criticized for ignoring injustices at home while campaigning for the enslaved abroad. He was not deterred. In 1833, the Slavery Abolition Act was passed that outlawed slavery in much of the British Empire. Each year at the Wilberforce Weekend in D.C., a person is given the Wilberforce Award. This year, the 2018 Wilberforce Award was given to an African-American gentleman of Robert Woodson. Mr. Woodson is described as the godfather of the movement to empower community-based organizations to help themselves. From 1971 to 73, Woodson headed the National Urban League's Administration of Justice, followed by a stint in the American Enterprise Institute. In 1981, Mr. Woodson founded the National Center for Neighborhood Enterprise. These centers were created to assist low-income neighborhoods address their development and advocacy problems through self-help rather than traditional government assistance. His programs have helped more than 2,500 community groups in 39 states. These centers have successfully addressed the issues of poverty, violence, drug addiction, and homelessness. Why has the Woodson Center succeeded when so many other programs have failed? His answer is simple. Quote, faith in God transforms the inside out, unquote. An example of his work can be seen in a Dallas high school that had 133 gang-related incidents prior to bringing the Woodson program. The following year, there were 0. A high school in Richmond, Virginia saw a 38% reduction in student arrests once the Woodson program was implemented. So as you can see, one person can make a difference if their work is based on truth, justice, and righteousness. This was true for William Wilberforce. This was true for Robert Woodson. And this can be true for you and for me. Thank you very much and enjoy the festival.
Now, young people, parents out there, I call all of you up front because I wanted you to hear this message. For a lot of us who left the motherland a long time ago and came over, we have children now and grandchildren, and most of you still believe that you're going to go back to the motherland and retire. It may not happen. For some of you that it might happen to, God bless you. For the rest, you need to understand that your kids now live here. They have to thrive here. They have to survive here. And in order to do that, we have to come forward, embrace one another, learn, and move this system. Chief Brashear is the first African American chief of police for UMass Lowell. Give it up for him. Give it up for him. A lot of y'all kids out there like, I want to be police. I want to be police, but they don't know. I'm not going to give you his phone number, though. It only belongs to me. All right? But if you want to get to him, get through me. But we want to congratulate you, Chief. I also want to be a police officer in the next 25 years. But we want to say thank you for coming. Thank you. If you do see any of our young kids around, we now call you Uncle Randy. Uncle Randy, grab them, spank them, do whatever you can, okay? You have the authority to do so. You are now in Africa. Do it.
Well, since you brought that up, we are always looking for good men and women of all genders, races, and cultures to work in our ranks. So if law enforcement is something you're interested in, you can stop by the station, give me a call. We'll talk about a career in law enforcement. Thank you.
Thank you, Uncle Randy. Thank you. See? See, your uncle said you can come to his office anytime.
Hi, good afternoon, everyone. On this day, the African Festival, African Cultural Association recognizes Chief Randolph Brashear for your worthy representation of our community and as festival keynote speaker. Presented to you on the occasion of the 19th Annual African Festival, this day, Saturday, the 16th day of June 2018, Lowell, Massachusetts, Livenia Furusa and the Vice President, Benny Opara. Thank you so much. We appreciate it.
Hi guys, coming back to the African Festival again this afternoon. We have some premier guests here, and we have Rufus Gifford.
Hello, it's an honor to be here.
Thank you so much for coming, and we have Vesta Nguyen.
Hello, awesome.
And of course me, Victor, right?
Yes, and Victor's here. So Rufus, can you tell us a little bit about what's going on with your campaign and
Sure.
what you are, I guess, going for?
Yeah, absolutely. So I am running for Congress. So as many people know, I think Nikki Tsongas is your current congresswoman, and she is retiring. So I'm running for her seat. I worked for President Obama for 10 years, and most recently I was the U.S. ambassador to Denmark.
Okay.
And when Donald Trump was elected, I was so frustrated by the state of our politics, and I figured it was time for me to come home and step up my level of service. So I launched my campaign 7 months ago, and it's going great. It's going great. Our headquarters is right here in downtown Lowell, so we're here almost every day. We have volunteers and amazing staff getting out and talking to people and engaging and asking questions. So we feel really good right now. But we still have, I think it's 85 or so days before the election on September 4th. Everybody go out and vote on September 4th.
Yes.
So we feel good, but a lot of work to do still.
Excellent.
Yeah.
And where exactly is your headquarters in downtown Lowell?
175 Merrimack Street, downtown Lowell, at the old Wells Emporium building.
Yes.
Can't miss it. It's not very subtle. There are Rufus signs everywhere, right on the window. So come in. We have it's always people, volunteers humming with activity. It's fantastic. So
excellent. Vesta, go ahead.
So do you mind telling us more a little bit about yourself?
About me, I'm Vesta. I'm currently a vice chair for the city council. When the mayor's not around, I'm taking his place. I love it. We working on a number of issues around in the cities, particularly with the for me, what passionate about me is that the election law, going out there to the community and ask people how do they feel about the current voting system, whether or not it needs to be changed. So I've been to four community already. So we want to do maybe half a dozen or more, so that to really hear people how they feel, because the key to determine whether or not we need change and what type of change we need. So that's one of the areas. The other area is that diversity and inclusion is important to me. I want diversity, not just talking diversity, but also having inclusion, having the diverse workforce in the city. So I filed half a dozen motions around those issues. But back to my friend here, Rufus Gibbon, the campaign, the most active and engaged campaign ever, and I'm on his wagon all the way. I'm telling you, you wouldn't believe it. I mean, the other day they have like 80 follow. I mean, they get people who just take off from school and come and volunteers. That is awesome. And people are all the way from Denmark. That lady over there, Robin from Denmark too, I think just to volunteer the campaign. They must believe in something. Exactly. I believe in him.
All right, so I have a question.
Awesome.
It's a very important question.
Yes.
What have you tried for food for the African Festival today, and what is your favorite? And please tell me where you're gonna go first. Which booth?
I haven't been to the food tents yet. You tell me where to go. I actually, to be honest with you, I didn't eat this morning because I knew I would be eating here. So tell me where I should go.
So you guys come on down. There's all kinds of things going on here. There's African food from all kinds of countries. Liberia, Cameroon, Sierra Leone, Kenya. Make sure you come. We're going to take these guys and they're going to eat, and it's going to be wonderful.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Love it.
I heard already, my friend there over there, Ben Motel, who's a campaign manager for Rufus Gibbon.
Yes.
He already tried that. What do you call it? Beef tip?
Yes.
Oh, he's gonna have half a dozen more. So I'm heading over there and get that.
One more
And
question.
some people call it kebabs.
Oh, we like that.
Kebab, okay.
Very
It is
good.
kebab, all right.
So one more question. Lowell is a very diverse community, and that's what we know, and that's what we are. So with you guys running into in office, what are you going to do in terms of addition to that, or just like building on that?
I absolutely. Let me just say this. I mean, Vesna was just talking about this a bit as well. I am since I've launched my campaign, I've been traveling to every corner of Lowell. You can't help but be struck by how incredibly rich this community is, with communities from all over the world that now call Lowell home. And what's magic about it is that these communities are giving so much back to your city and to your state and to your society, and I just love that. And we live in a time right now under the Trump administration where I believe issues of immigration and issues of diversity are so divisive. And I tell anybody who doubts, come here to the African Festival in Lowell, or do what I've done with Vesna so many times, tour Cambodia town. Yes. Come see these communities. You are actually what is making America great. I wish more people could see this because I've been inspired by it every single day. And I'm going to take that passion that I have for it straight with me to Congress, truly. Yeah.
You heard it here first, guys. Rufus Gifford is telling us that Lowell, Massachusetts, one of the best diverse cities in the state of Massachusetts. So you come on down to the African Festival and you go ahead and support Rufus Gifford and Veston and Newen and come on down.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. Enjoy. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
This is fun. Yeah.
Dance with my dogs in the nighttime. Trap with the chickens like Popeye. Money changing colors like tie-dye. I'm just trying to get it, I ain't trying to die. She got a big ol' on your booty, make the world cry. In the kitchen, wrist twisted like it's stir fry. Hold them bands down, hold your mans down. Who told you come around? It's that trap sound. Designer, clothes, fashion, shows, trap, house, made it, gold. Control the bag now, no need to brag now. Hey, put the mask down, we living fast now. Finest, rose, we can
Don't make a sound. Shoot, 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 Bet 20 more, I hit the first row. Don't go, she gone off the road. Run up in your house like I'm commando. Carry beat, carry beat, carry beat, carry ass and carry beat. Pull it, carry beat, carry ass and carry beat. Come on, carry beat, carry beat, carry beat.
We interrupt our program to bring you this important message.
When you hear Gaza girls, I be badness. Mama, 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 mama. Gaza girls, come show them a be badness. If them try to violate, we put them to silence. Show them do how, don't be shuperu. Show them do how, don't be scale. Now show you, mama, mama, mama. Mama, mama, mama. From the cemetery, yeah. No confusion in my head, no confusion in my mind, no confusion in my tie. Et qu'est-ce que moi dis das? No confusion in my head, no confusion in my mind, no confusion in my tie. Et qu'est-ce que moi dis das? Et qu'est-ce que moi dis das? Jesus moi dis das, Dieu que ba moi dis das, et qu'est-ce que moi dis das, Jesus moi dis das, Dieu que ba moi dis das. Mingela ya mi slow motion, mingela ko ya one nation. Mingela ya mi slow motion, mingela ko ya one nation. Mingela ya mi slow motion, mingela ko ya one nation. Mingela ya mi slow motion, mingela ko ya one.
Hi guys, we're coming back again from the African Festival. Right now I'm here with Lori, who is running for U.S. Congress. Can you tell us a little bit about yourself, please?
You bet. Thanks for having me. My name is Lori Trahan. I'm running for U.S. Congress. The election is September 4th. It's an important election, important seat. So I grew up in Lowell. I spent my time going to Lowell Public Schools. I graduated from Lowell High School.
Lowell High School,
way before you did.
Thanks, Lori. We're not that far in age.
And I'm running for Congress to fight for families like the one I grew up in, right? Families who are having a hard time making ends meet, living paycheck to paycheck, who require a great public education system, affordable health care, and a good paying job.
Thank you so much. And so what's intriguing is that with the year that we've had in the national arena for politics, it's so great to have a woman running for Congress. Tell me about your experiences as a representative or running.
Yeah, so that's part of the reason why I'm running, right? So the last 6 years, I've worked at a company that I started with 2 other women, focused on getting more women into leadership roles in companies across the country. And then I looked over at the U.S. House of Representatives, and we're 50% of the population, and there's only 19% of the chamber that's women.
Unbelievable.
So absolutely, we need more women in Congress. I think some of the prescriptions we need, whether we're talking about opioids, gun control, what's happening at the border with separating families,
children. Yes,
it's we need more moms, we need more women who are fighting and coming up with empathetic prescriptions and solutions for the problems that are confronting our families. Not to mention, look, women's health, access to affordable daycare so that we can go get a job, paid leave so that we can take care of our family and our loved ones, and equal pay for equal work. I mean, I worked in the tech industry. I was one of those women who only got paid, 80 cents on the dollar. So, we need to, our voice will be heard if we shift the power dynamic in Washington.
Absolutely. Thank you so much, Lori. And just another question. So how are you enjoying the festival? Is this your first festival?
No, so I've been here once before, but not like this. I've been brought around by you, by Gordon. I bought this beautiful necklace.
That's gorgeous.
It is beautiful, isn't it? Yes, and I've met so many people. Some people who I've already met because I've been campaigning out in the community, but many new people. And yes, I'm having a blast. I haven't bought nearly enough. My wallet is open, and I can't wait to buy some more jewelry. The jewelry was beautiful, and some food.
Excellent. So nice to have you. And we lucked out so great with the weather. So. Is there anything that you would like to tell our Lowellians out there, our African Lowellians in the African Festival? One last thing about Lori Trahan?
Yes. So, one thing, I grew up in Lowell, and I'm a direct product of Lowell Public Schools and also the diversity and the inclusion that we have in our community. I think that's missing right now from our politics.
Absolutely.
We're not talking in a way that's uniting or inclusive, or, this administration has been too divisive, and we need to change the narrative. But most importantly, there are a lot of people who are moving into this district to run for this seat. I was born here, I was raised here, and I stayed here. I'm running to fight for families that I grew up with. And I humbly ask for your vote on September 4th.
And remember, guys, to vote. Everyone should get up on September 4th and go and vote, please. And come down to the African Festival. We're going to be here until 7 o'clock this evening. We'd love to see you.
Yes. Thank you.
You're welcome. That was fun.
That's. Give it up for these young, beautiful dancers. No, DJ's gonna play some songs for me.
Thank you so much, guys, for joining us back again. My name is Victor, and
Victor, I'm Richard Howe. I'm the Registered Deeds for the Middlesex North District, and I'm a resident of Lowell.
Nice. Thank you so much for joining us and sitting with us, and just for this opportunity. So you've already introduced yourself. Tell us a little bit more about yourself, what you do, and how this impacts the community in general.
Sure. Well, I grew up in Lowell, and when I grew up in the 1970s, Lowell had the highest unemployment rate in the country, and many people were leaving because there weren't many opportunities there. And since then, I think a big part of Lowell's rebirth has been the many groups that have come from other countries, especially from Africa, Southeast Asia. And so that's why I think it's so terrific that we can celebrate all the cultures of the people that live in Lowell with festivals like this.
Nice. And is this your first time at the African Festival?
Oh no, I'm a regular. I have,
nice.
And I can tell how many have come by how many colored T-shirts I have. I have a red one, a blue one, and I'll get a green
so you're
one
veteran,
today.
pretty much.
Yes.
Nice.
Yes.
And so over the years you've been coming to the African Festival, what's so different today and over the past years?
Well, I mean, it's in the same place. Many of the same people are involved. But I think it's involved, and I think more people who aren't directly connected to the African community in Lowell come over and enjoy the food and the music and the entertainment.
Oh, nice. And I know there's so many folks running for office, and what are your hope for them once they get in, or once they're voted into the office? What's your hope for them in terms of, the Lowell community in general?
Well, I think the secret to Lowell's recent success is everyone works together. That whether you're the United States Senator, the Member of Congress, or a City Councilor, you all come up with a common agenda that benefits the most number of people in the city, and then you work together to advance that agenda.
Nice. And I'm going to ask you, just to close off, what's the best thing you've tried at the festival today?
The best thing I've tried is it's really the music. I've really enjoyed that. It's not something I listen to regularly, but that's why I come to things like this, to broaden my horizons.
Nice. Well, thank you so much for having us.
You're welcome, Victor. Thanks for having me.
We'll see you around, and enjoy the rest of the festival and your day.
I will. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you so much for joining us. My name is Vector, and I'm joined here with, if you guys don't mind introducing yourselves.
Gloria Adigwe.
And then John Dyke.
And do you guys mind telling us exactly what you do, what you guys are representing at the African Festival?
Okay, we are from Harmony Healthcare Institute in Merrimack, New Hampshire. We're an LPN school. We offer the LPN program.
Nice. And is this the first time you guys showcasing the school here at the African Festival, or you guys do this every year?
I guess this is the first time we have a stand, but we have been patronizing the African Festival. We buy adverts in the brochure.
Okay. Nice. And what would you say that the African Festival, what has it done in relation to the school itself and just providing this opportunity? What would you guys say? How has that helped?
Our program kind of caters a lot to the immigrants. So a lot of our students are Africans. Like we said, we are showcasing it to offer opportunity for our African community, for those who want to attend the school.
And where are you guys based, and what's your location in case anybody who's watching would want to get in touch with you guys?
We are located in Merrimack, New Hampshire, 10 Al Paul Lane in Merrimack, New Hampshire.
And then just one more question before we finish off. What's been the best part about the African Festival for you guys personally today?
Well, the best part for me is really the food. Food is good, And also to see, a place where you have a lot of, well, not just Africans, but people from, different backgrounds coming together and socializing on a nice sunny day.
Oh, well.
For me, the music, and also meeting a whole lot of people that I haven't seen in a long time.
I know, it's like a mini reunion, right?
Yes.
They say this for Africans, this is where you meet everybody you've met over the years. It's like the one place.
That's right.
Well, is there anything else you'd like to add?
Well, the only thing I would like to add is that Harmony Healthcare Institute is there to help provide opportunities, educational opportunities to people of diverse backgrounds. Yes, right now we have a significant percentage of Africans in our school, but we also do have people from other ethnic groups, but mostly immigrants. We've had people from Russia that came over here. We've had, a lot of Haitians, people from the Haitian community, coming to our school. So we're just basically here to, give a little bit more awareness, to the fact that Harmony Healthcare Institute is there, and we are open. We admit students 3 times a year, in April, August, and December. So as a matter of fact, right now, we are taking in applications for the class that is going to be starting in August 2018. We also allow people who are not quite ready to get into the program full time to start slowly, by taking what we consider general education courses that are also required in the program, so that when they are eventually ready to join the program, they can transfer those classes in. So we have opportunities for people. If you've taken some of those general education classes in other schools, you can transfer them in our program when you're ready to join the program. Again, Harmony Healthcare Institute, we are located in Merrimack, New Hampshire, right off exit 7 on Route 3. Our phone number is 603-886-0822. You can always call, and our website is www.harmony-health.org. So if you go there, you can get a lot of information about the program.
Thank you so much, guys. And there you have it. If you want to check them out, you can come here at the African Festival at the Boulevard, and they have a stand, so you guys can check them out. And yeah, and if you want to further your education, definitely come through. Thank you, guys.
Thank you.
Thank you.
This band is about to tear it up. Keep dancing.
Are y'all having a good time? Come on, y'all can do better than that. Are y'all having a good time? Okay, that's a little better. That's a little better. You gotta inspire us to play. We're so happy to be here. We just want to say a few quick words. We're from Cape Verde. Who knows where Cape Verde is? Oh, we got one person. Okay, well, good. I can explain. So we're a group of islands off the coast of Africa. And this is an African festival, and we are part of Africa, so we're happy to be here, and we want to share our culture with everybody here. But for us to share, we're going to need people to come closer, so you can feel the vibe and feel the rhythms from Cape Verde, and we can see how these rhythms blend with Africa. So if y'all want to come a little closer, I'm going to have our awesome drummer, Manu, start to play a little rhythm, and I'll have somebody do some dance, and you guys can come and maybe learn a little dance with us, okay? So the first rhythm is gonna be something we call Batuku. Yeah! So Batuku, you're gonna hear it, it sounds African. So, and if you wanna play some percussion, you can come up and play some percussion with us, okay? Yeah. So Manu, just a beat for Batuku, let's go. I want to hear some percussion too. Let's go, let's go. Yes, that's what I'm talking about right there.
Okay. I'm about to do that.
Nicholas!
I'm about to do this?
Yes, Nicholas.
They want me to do
I
this?
want to see Nicholas do it. Let's go. Shake it. Bring it down. Bring it down. Bring it down. Oh, let's go. Oh, all right. Bring it down. Bring it down. Much better, much better.
I need more men to dance in front of
Come on,
everyone.
everybody, get up and dance. Let's go.
Yeah, you can come right here. Come right here, right here.
Batuku, I know we got dancers in here. Come on, this is an African festival. I want to see my...
Free workout. Yeah. No. Bring it right here. Put it right here. Just come right here. Yeah. Okay, right there. All right. Okay.
Yo, let's give it up. Make some noise.
All right, somebody else.
That's all we have, come on. So far, she's tearing it up, though.
Nicholas. That is a chicken dance.
This is Tabitha at the African Festival here with Lavenia. She is the president of the Lowell Cultural Association. How are you?
I'm doing great. How are you, Tabitha?
I am doing good. So do tell us about yourself.
There's so much about me. I don't know exactly what you want me to say. My name is just Lavenia Furusa Mavingire. I'm a mother. I'm a wife. And I'm a leader in the community.
Right. So we know you're very active in the community. So what else do you do?
I run a food pantry on 125 Mount Hope Street, and we feed a lot of people. We also go in the streets, like in the park, once a month, and we feed the homeless people, and we also bring clothing to them.
And how often do you do this?
We do once a month.
Once a month?
Yes, but we open our food pantry every Saturday. Right. Yes, to the community.
And being part within the community, how do you feel what you do impacts the community, both at least in a positive way? How do you feel it impacts the community?
I feel great because what I do is I don't do it for myself alone. Whenever I do something, I always feel like I just do it for God, not for people. So I feel really good with what I do for the community.
What are some of the challenges that you face that you wish, because Lowell is a community and we like to support each other, what are some of the challenges you face and you'd like, even the community to help or to be a part of?
Most of the time, especially with the stuff I do with youth, overdose awareness and, with the food pantry, the funding usually is not easy, but, we try, but it's hard,
And how long have you been doing it for?
I've been running the food pantry on 125 Mount Hope Street for like almost 8 years now.
Wow.
Yes.
8 years. It's not a long time.
That's a really long time.
Yes, it
Oh my
is.
God. Okay.
Wow.
And what are you hoping moving forward in relation to what you're doing, what's happening right now with the African Festival? What are some of the hopes and?
My thing is to involve the youth. That's why you guys, I even called you to come and do this because I feel like you are the next generation who's going to be running this festival, and already I'm getting tired, so we want you guys to be involved, and seeing all this, young generation here, it makes me so proud, and that's my thing. I love the youth to be involved so that they can take over from us.
Wow, that's wonderful, and I'm sure we will not disappoint you, right, Victor?
Definitely. Is there anything last that you want to share or
No, I just want to thank you guys, especially Tabitha too, because each time I say, Tabi, can you help me with this? She doesn't not only help me with the African Festival, she has been helping with a lot of stuff, with men and women of vision. She comes to the food pantry to volunteer. So when you see her like this, it's not only here. She's so much involved as well in the community, and I'm so proud of her. And, happy to see you too joining us today, and I hope you are going to be doing this more because we want you youth to get involved.
And thank you for the opportunity, because without you setting the stone of the path for us, we wouldn't know where to walk.
Exactly,
yes.
Exactly.
So we're very glad.
Thank you so much, and we do appreciate it. Guys, as you can see, we're meeting folks from all genres of, of life, and it's something like this is bringing us all together. So I'm definitely grateful for that and for the opportunity as well.
Yes.
All right.
Thank you so much. Appreciate it.
Thank you.
I wanna love you and treat you right. I wanna love you every day and every night. We'll be together in a roof right over our heads. We'll share the shelter of my single bed. We'll share the same roof, 'cause Jah provide the bread. Is this love, is this love, is this love, love that I'm feeling? Is this love, is this love, is this love, love that I'm feeling? Whoa, 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 whoa. Oh yes, I know, yes, I know, yes, I know now. I've got to know, got to know, got to know. I'm willing and able. So I throw my cards on your table. I wanna love you, I wanna love and treat you, love and treat you right. I wanna love you every day and every night. We'll be together in a roof right over our heads. We'll share the shelter of my single bed. We'll share the same roof. God provide the bread. Is this love? Is this love? Is this love? Love that I'm feeling. Is this love? Is this love? Is this love? Love that I'm feeling. Whoa, 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 whoa. Oh yes, I know, yes, I know, yes, I know now. Oh yes, I know, yes, I know, yes, I know. I'm willing and able. So I throw my cards on your table. One love.
Hi guys, we're coming back live from the African Festival. I'm here with Miss Jackie, who has one of the best boutiques of African clothing in Lowell, and just wanted to say hi and talk a little bit about your designs. I'm wearing one of them right now.
And I'm wearing one of them. Okay, MJ Clothing is located at 219A Central Street in Lowell, downtown. We have all different kinds of African clothing. We custom made clothes. You come there, choose your material, African print, and we have a designers who can make exactly what you want. You name it, whatever you want, you just come with your picture, come with your design. You just take your measurement and make exactly what you want. Clothing.
Excellent. And if you don't have the material, guys, don't even worry about it. She has beautiful, beautiful materials from all over the continent of Africa. Every color, every lace, every wax, every earring, every jewelry. Make sure you come through and come down to the African Festival today, guys. We're going to be here until 7 o'clock. I hope to see you soon.
Why have we become refugees by nationality? Why have we become refugees by nationality? Pourquoi on est devenu réfugiés de la nationalité? Pourquoi on est devenu réfugiés de la nationalité? Kwa nini tumekuwa wakimbizi for life? Kwa nini tumekuwa wakimbizi for life? Why have we become refugees by nationality? Why? I say why? Why? I know it's a simple question for me to ask their own nation, but not that simple for them to answer a simple question. Why they don't wanna take a good action in our bad situation? Why? Is it because they don't have the answers, or is it because they don't care about the suffering of people? The existence of evil. Though we speak, no one cares. Though we speak, no one dares. What have we become? Hey buddy, say, what have we become? I wanna hear you guys say, why? What have we become? Why? I said, why? What have we become? Why? Let's go. What have we become? Refugees by nationality. What have we become? Refugees by nationality. Pourquoi on est devenu réfugiés de la nationalité? Pourquoi on est devenu réfugiés de la nationalité? Kwa nini tumekuwa wakimbizi for life? Kwa nini tumekuwa wakimbizi for life? Why have we become refugees by nationality? Why? So let's go, TMP Empire. Let's go. Make some noise, guys. Make some noise.
I know you like get it all off. Get it all off. I know you like my beans. You like my beans. I know that she giving you fufu. You put them for my soup. Baby, what you gonna do? Yeah. No time for tumbum tumbum. Umaka de jumbum jumbum. Forget your jumbum. No time for tumbum.
Hey guys, thank you so much for joining us. I'm Victor again, and I'm joined with Beatrice. Beatrice, do you mind telling us a little bit more about yourself and how you're involved with the African Festival?
My name is Beatrice, and I've lived in Lowell for a long time. My husband, Gordon, had this idea of getting Africans together. So along with some friends, they were able to start the first African Festival. So I have been involved in the festival in so many different capacities. I've cooked and I've sold, but for the past 5 years, I've been helping with selling T-shirts at the information booth, so anyone who wants any help can come over to us and we're able to assist them.
Nice. And like over the years, how do you see, I mean, clearly it's grown to something more than what you imagined.
Yes.
And do you mind talking about that difference from when you started to now and today?
Yes, when we first started, we used to meet in front of City Hall Plaza. Yes, it was very nice, it was small, but then we got bigger and bigger and the space wasn't enough. There weren't enough place for people, the vendors, you know, to have their stage and to participate. So eventually they moved it over to the boulevard. But when we moved to the boulevard, it wasn't as big as it is now, but over the years, people have gotten to know the festival and, you know, we're getting people from all around the community, people from out of states that are coming over to be a part of the festival.
And what's the best part for you about the festival? I mean, I know everything is, this is your baby, so what's the one thing or the best part about the festival?
Oh, the best part for the festival is I like to dress up, and you know, as you can see,
yes.
You know, I go all out, and also meeting friends, you know, getting a little bit of what we were accustomed to, and now that we've moved into a different country. So if you see the different countries come together, the different foods, the children, I just love that.
Oh, nice. And just one last question. What are you looking for moving forward with the African Festival?
Moving forward, I really would like to get the youth involved because as we age, the youth are the ones that are coming up. So it will be good to have them, you know, be a part of the festival and to incorporate, because now they've been part of this country, to incorporate, you know, their culture that they know of and also mix up with the culture that they have, you know, they have known since birth. So that's my goal and that's what I wish for.
Thank you so much and all the best. And thank you so much for this.
Thank you so much.
All right.
Thanks.
Empire. Yeah. Let's go. Born hero, yes. Born legend, yes. Never zero, yes. Born legend, yes. Born king. Do whatever it takes. Wakanda forever, no mistake, no more fake. Protect the future, start with the generation. I said we can for culture, this is our ambition. We got the power, we ain't gonna use anger. Take a sip of the truth, you're gonna find black belly sweeter than a fruit. Wakanda, 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 I got the power. Let's go, Wakanda, 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 everybody like this. Let's go. Wakana yotu zana isengo, isengo, elaza wana dego. Wakana, I'm black and proud. Wakana, I'm black and proud. Wakana, I'll fight forever. Wakana, I'll fight forever. He's a wife, Mungu ye aliyetupatia. Sina budi nafunga ye wanaotuchafua. Walipokuja tuliwakaribisha wakiwa na Biblia. Nia yetu tuishi pamoja kwa salama. Huku nyuma wakificha siri na silaha. Kumbe hao hawakuwa na nia nzuri, wakataka tuharibu mila na desturi ili tuwamikia, wakatuletea religion so that we can be their slaves. No. I said no. Yosi inavutia. Yesu shikona uliza. Hivi ni pata tuweza. Kwa yote tunaongoza. Yeah. I got the power. Let's go. I'm Black Panther. Kara yotu sana isengo. Isengo. Beaza mwana deko. Mwana deko. Wakanda. Let's go. Wakanda, I'll fight forever. Hota historia, utajua wapi natokea. Ukielewa historia, utajua wapi natokea. Mweusi atabaki kuwa mweusi, baraka itawahi kuwa nusi. Mweusi atabaki kuwa mweusi, baraka itawahi kuwa nusi. Wakanda, I got the power. Wakanda, I'm Black Panther. Kara yotu sana isengo. Isengo, beaza mwana deko. Mwana deko. Wakanda, I'm black and proud. Woo! Hey! Mama, see ya! Wakanda, I'll fight forever. Wakanda, I'll fight forever. See ya! Hey! Ma, swa, say come okay. Aya! Ra! Thank you, TMP, thank you.
Give it up for TMP.
Let me say, everybody put your hands up. Say.
Cool tempo.
Hey, baby.
See, I want die on top your matter, oh, my baby. I go there with you forever, oh, from January to December, oh. I go there with you forever, oh.
Everybody,
I go fight and no surrender,
hey. Oh, baby, cool tempo.
My baby, cool tempo, oh, baby. Oh, baby, cool tempo, oh, baby. My baby, cool tempo. I was so kitty, girl. I was so kitty, girl. I was so kitty, girl. Monico, I was so kitty. Liga. Whether you mind or you don't mind, oh, yeah, I go there for your mind, oh, and I didn't sing for your mind, oh, baby, put me for the wine, oh, whether you mind or you don't mind, oh, I see there for your mind, oh, and I didn't sing from behind, oh, Jojo, ọmọ yẹn pa mí jẹ́jẹ́,
mo gbé olóhùn tún fẹ́ jẹ́ kùkùmbà.
Kí ló tún dé? Kí ló gbé kílẹ̀ jù gangan? Kí ló tún dé? Kílẹ̀ gbé kílẹ̀ jù gangan? Jẹ́jẹ́,
ọmọ yẹn pa mí jẹ́jẹ́. Say, get I see your body, you dey conjure me. Oh, I no go lie, your body, you dey conjure me. Oh, hey man, you dey kill me. So I'm there with you forever. Oh. From January to December. Oh. I go there with you forever. Oh. I go fight and no surrender. Oh, baby, cool me temper. Oh, baby, now me want to. Oh, baby, cool me temper. Oh, baby, money I can't do. Oh, baby, cool me temper. Oh, baby, say. Oh, baby, cool me temper. Oh, baby, now me want to. Oh, baby, cool me temper. Oh, baby, money I can't do. Oh, baby, cool me temper. Oh, baby. Cool temper, oh, baby. Everybody, I want to see everybody shake your body to this song. I want to see some happy faces. You ready? Some shaku shaku dance, okay? If you don't know how to dance shaku shaku, I'm gonna teach you today. Hey, but you're chopping banana. If I fool any lamba, but you're chopping banana. If I fool any lamba, but you're chopping my banana. If I fool any lamba, but you're chopping. Give me the Bible, if you want me, I want you. Can your body so clean? Can your body so nice? Can your body so tight? Can your body so can your body so nice? If you give me girl, I go shop. Can your body so nice? If you give me girl, I go shop. Oh yeah, Sumabi, watch your banana. Oh yeah, Sumabi, watch your banana. Oh. She said she's feeling my body. Hey, what? Watch your banana tingle. Hey, I'ma say she want a banana. I said, baby, you deserve it. Hey, you give it to me. Yeah. Oh, you give it to me. Yeah. Oh, you give banana to you. Oh, you shake body dead and you feel you. I'm on your job, you go to. Feeling it and hey. Bigo, Cabela, bigo. Yeah, your body so nice, oh. If you give me girl, I go shop, oh. Yeah, your body so nice, oh. If you give me girl, I go shop, oh. Oh, yeah, so mommy, one year banana. Oh, yeah, so mommy, one year banana, oh. Mommy, yo, mamacita, shoot me like a speaker. Pamela, Cinderella, feeling me, your girl. Girl, you're my one and only, I'm a toy. Come be my sugar. Passing by, I say, hey, oh, na na na. Baby girl, you're my one, na 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 na. You're my one, na na na. Baby girl, you're my one, na 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 na. See that body, pad, oh, oh. See that body, pad, oh, oh. Yeah, your body so nice, oh. If you give me girl, I go shop, oh. Your body so nice, oh. If you give me girl, I go shop, oh. Oh, yeah, Sumabi, I will give it to you. One year banana, I will give it to you. Oh, yeah, Sumabi, I will give it to you. One year banana, oh. Yeah, your body so nice, oh. If you give me girl, I go shop, oh. Yeah, your body so nice, oh. If you give me girl, I go shop, oh. Oh, yeah, Sumabi, I will give it to you. One year banana, I will give it to you. Oh, yeah, Sumabi, I will give it to you. One year banana, oh.
It's dope entertainment, baby. Mixed by Sumex.
Thank you for listening. Thank you. All of my people.
Back long time them don't eat. Rap on pop off, make you move like freak. They say them a gangster, but so is mommy. They gon' put hands on the chick. They gon' put hands on the. Eyes watching when I coming through the door. What I'ma do, they prepared for. No girl can't tell me about my mother. 6 feet shot, we go longer than a ladder. Them nothing talk, but they real done dada. Put body in a pot, them a bun like grabber. No boy
shoulder for your flick. Yeah, that's bad too. Girl, your shoulder for your flick. Cool ravers are far away. Ding 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 dong, the new dancing king. And your shoulder for your flick. Girl, your shoulder for your flick. Watch your words to a speak and attack with your bad mouth. Man shoulder for your flick. In a me chain bling bling. Bad mind is a sin. Unity we a deal. Dancers believe gooder than another. If you fight that, me picking out a feather. Don't bad mind my brother when they ma go up the ladder. Money man up, you go get the cheddar. If you not like that, hold them there, hold them there, hold them there. Hold them there, fully back, so hold them there. Hold them there, 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 hold them there.
Okay, Mr. DJ. I look for the beautiful and the brown skin woman. When them Rosie, baby Rosie, mama. When I see them, they come now, they I tell them, say, I go fight for you, I go die for you, Rosie. Baby Rosie, no cry, you too fine. Beautiful Rosie, tell them today now you there. No matter the enemy they fight, and they'll disappoint you. Baby Rosie, no cry, you too fine. Beautiful Rosie, tell them today now you're there. No matter the enemy they fight, they all go shame. Baby Rosie, no cry, you too fine. Beautiful Rosie, tell them today now you're there. No matter the enemy they fight, and go disappoint you. Where we meet, what are they on me eye? But when I see you, I like you. When you say see me, you like me. We like each other, we there together. But I believe say now God make we today together. Oh, mama, I look for the beautiful and the brown skin woman. When I'm Rosie, baby Rosie, mama. When I see them, they come now, they I tell them, say, I go fight for you, I go die for you, Rosie. Baby Rosie, no cry, you too fine. Beautiful Rosie, tell them today now you there. No matter the enemy they fight, and go disappoint you. Baby Rosie, no cry, you too fine. Beautiful Rosie, tell them today now you there. No matter the enemy they fight, they all go shame. Baby Rosie, no cry, you too fine. Beautiful Rosie, tell them today now you there. No matter the enemy they fight, you go overcome. Remember the day where we meet, what are they on me eye? But when I see you, I like you. When you self see me, you like me. We like each other, we there together. Let we dance, let we dance for baby Rosie. So if you like come let we dance for 'em. And if you hate come let we dance for 'em. Let we dance for baby Rosie. No matter the enemy they fight, 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 no matter the enemy they fight. Thank you.
Remind me of a thing, and that is the African beauty. Yeah, yeah. Ooh, you are my African queen. Oh Lord, ooh Lord. Out of a million, you stand as one. They are standing one. I look into your eyes, girl, what I see is paradise. Hey, you captivated my soul. Now every day I want you more. Now I cannot deny this feeling I'm feeling inside. Hey, no one cannot take your place. They cannot take your space. That is a fact I cannot erase. And no, you are the one that makes me smile, make me float like a boat upon the Nile. Girl, you are my African queen, the girl of my dreams. You take me where I never been. You make my heart go ting-a-ling-a-ling. Yeah, you are my African queen, the girl of my dreams. And you remind me of a thing, and that is the African beauty. And I know, oh yes I know, you are my African queen. And I know, see I know what I am feeling in my heart and in my soul. Oh, I know that it's His love, and I know that this love was surely sent from up above. Cause you're the only one that I think of. You are my African queen, and I know that it means that you're the only one that I will serve. I'll give you my heart, my love, my body and my money, every other thing you think of. In a man who could think of anything better than you, who could think of ever hurting you. Sacrifice my all, I'll give it all to you. You are my African queen, for real. You are my African queen, the girl of my dream, the girl of my dream. Where I never been. Oh, nah, nah, yeah. Ding-a-ling-a-ling. Oh, lolly. You are my African queen. You are my African queen, the girl of my dream, my African. You remind me of a thing. Oh, that is the African so beauty. Black, so beautiful. I love you, I love you, I love you, I love you. Munyemo, I love you, I love you, I love you. Munyemo, I love you, I love you. Oh yeah, my African queen, I love you, I love you.
Estou na trena, estou no chilo, estou na via com os amigos, andando convencido que eu já te esqueci. Viva, até que o DJ põe nossa música e hoje o problema é que já não estarmos mais. Eu quero já ligar para ti, eu quero ouvir tua voz e convencer-te a voltar pra mim. Essa música faz-me lembrar momentos lindos entre nós dois. Ou então só me resta suplicar, por favor DJ, troca essa música, só me faz pensar nela, isto só me faz pensar nela. Oh oh, por favor DJ, troca essa música, só me faz pensar nela, só me faz pensar nela. pensar, se já estás com outro, por vezes imagino que sentada no outro colo. Baby, será que tu pensas em mim quando ouves este som? Ou será que tu já esqueceste de vez? Eu quero já ligar para ti, eu quero ouvir tua voz e convencer-te a voltar pra mim. Essa música faz-me lembrar momentos lindos entre nós dois. Ou então só me resta suplicar, por favor DJ, troque essa música, porque este som me faz pensar nela, este som me faz pensar nela, baby. Por favor DJ, troque essa música, só me faz pensar nela, só me faz pensar nela. La fin. Thank you so much.
Diawe kumamba diawe 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 kumamba diawe diawe kumamba diawe diawe kumamba diawe diawe kumamba diawe 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 kumamba diawe diawe kumamba. Diawe kumamba diawe 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 kumamba diawe diawe kumamba diawe diawe kumamba diawe diawe kumamba diawe 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 kumamba diawe diawe kumamba. Diawe kumamba diawe 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 kumamba diawe diawe kumamba diawe diawe kumamba diawe diawe kumamba diawe 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 kumamba